Live at 5. We start with that breaking news. Threats on social media caused a statewide scare. 40 schools have been on high alert today. Thanks for joining us. I'm Scott Wickersham.
And I'm Hannah Getz in for Erica Bryant. We've learned it all started with a single post from a 12-year-old girl. Channel 9's Ken Lemon first broke this story at noon. He's live at Crest Middle School. And Ken, that's where this all started.
Yeah, investigators say first and foremost that it doesn't look like either of the students arrested in this case or facing charges in this case were prepared to carry out a shooting. No one here, they said, it was just trying to avoid a day at school. But like any shocking post, it got shared and copied. And the more parents and students saw it, the more concern grew. Carson Evans said the image she saw felt like a real threat.
I saw a person holding a gun saying, "Crest Middle School Dragons, get ready."
It warned students to stay away from Crest Middle School today. She is one of many who didn't go to school or left early. One student told me there were only 7 students today in a class of 23.
Fearing that that person would come to school and shoot up and shoot either me or one of my close friends.
She's part of a generation that grew up with school shootings as a regular occurrence across the country. They still remember the one just last week in Georgia where police say a 14-year-old shot and killed 2 students and 2 teachers.
It's really scary.
Elise Hayes kept all 5 of her children out of school today.
We got the text last night and it was one school, and then within 10 minutes it was a whole nother school.
Investigators say others saw the post by the 12-year-old in Cleveland County and they created more posts. One included Shelby Middle School, where Hayes' daughter is a cheerleader.
On Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, they had it on all platforms.
It also led to threats in schools in Gaston and Lincoln counties today. Cleveland County investigators say they had already tracked down the 12-year-old who created the first post before school started this morning.
We're going to do whatever we can to ensure that that individual is brought to justice.
Now, in Gaston County, police arrested an 11-year-old, charged that individual with posting threats. Some students here tell me they feel comfortable going back to school now that they know that someone is being held accountable. Both of those individuals, the 12 and the 11-year-old, will face charges as juveniles. Live in Cleveland County, I'm Ken Lemon, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Ken, thank you. And CMS and other districts said they also received threats. CMS says an increase usually happens after an act of violence, pointing to last week's deadly school shooting in Georgia. They say they work closely with law enforcement to assess each threat.